Want to show y'all how another man of y'all, now, GINO Jennings, now y'all all know that we've had our disagreements in the past. I like to see you, GINO Jennings, get your weak, sorry, wet noodle ass out here and work with us a half a day. Not one day. I'm going to cut it a half a day. And guess what? Pastor Dowell ain't going to take no damn jab to get there either. I ain't taking no damn jab to get there. I'm not taking a mark of the beast. That was just a damn prelude. Yes, sir. I'm not taking a damn mark of the beast. You got a compromising, weak-ass, spineless, wet noodle damn preacher that would justify every damn thing and you said about like a bunch of damn mindless-ass minions shaking and bobbing your damn head. Watch him. He's preaching like this. That damn demon up in his ass. Because I just exposed y'all that damn lying ass preacher. You damn anti-Messiah bitch. I totally remain unconcerned about the sideshows. But I don't dislike Pastor Jennings. I don't at all. We have disagreements about certain things. That's about it. He's doing his thing for the kingdom of Yah, and I'm doing my thing, and that's just the way it is. For the Most High Yah. But Pastor Jennings, as disfellowshipped a minister, somebody by the name of Jefferson went from First Church because of some of the things that he was going around and doing behind the scenes. Pastor Jennings is 100% spot on and on point concerning the excommunicado, the removal of this particular minister.
It's obvious that both Dirty Low Dowell and GINO Jennings are running a cult. It's just that right now, Dirty Low Dowell is in danger of losing his following altogether. Okay, many people have been leaving straightway. People are tired of the witchcraft. His adultery this year has been exposed. He lost Pastor Rufus, who was very pivotal to his organization because Pastor Rufus was his hype man. And Pastor Rufus has a gift of gab. Okay, but now that gift of gab is being used against Dirty Low Dowell, and he doesn't like it because he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Most importantly, he's in trouble with God, the Most High, because you reap what you sow. Okay, you've been trying to run around, beat around the bush, and you got all these men and women under manipulation. So the way I see it, when you hear him ranting last year about how foul GINO Jennings is, well, now he looks like a hypocrite, this Dirty Low Dowell, because he once called GINO Jennings weak and compromised for accepting the 2020 game-ending shot. Okay, and he also called him an anti-Messiah, B-I-T-C-H. But evidently, for him to come to the defense of GINO Jennings and evicting Jefferson Went or excommunicating him from First Church, that shows how desperate Dirty Low Dowell is. Because deep down, he knows what he did to Pastor Rufus was evil. He knows what he did to Eric Gonzalez, stealing Eric Gonzalez's wife. That was evil. Evicting Pastor Rufus from Straightway, Georgia, then going to boast about it on social media was wicked. But as you're going to see in the clips I'm going to play, these guys here at Straightway, Tennessee, they're under a spell. They're under witchcraft. Okay, and the scriptures say that God hates a false witness. So I'll be doing a series of videos talking about cult worship, okay, because First Church under the leadership of GINO Jennings is a cult, and Straightway under the leadership of Dirty Low Dowell is a cult. Okay, they just have two different leadership styles, but the devil is using them both.
We just purchased our land. People say that he's a tyrant. He takes all our money. He does everything. He handed Brother Steve and Brother Ron $50,000 in cash. If he was so selfish, why would he do that?
Yeah, misappropriating funds, they say.
Misappropriating funds. They say this man right over here, Steve, is a tyrant. He doesn't do nothing for nobody. Anytime you ask that man for something, he gives it to the best of his ability. There's people here that left the faith that was in his house for an entire year, didn't pay nothing, but they say that he's a tyrant. There's people here that barely gave a damn dime.
Come on now, man.
Period.
Come on, Mike.
Period. But they say he a tyrant. But they got everything he asked them for. They asked him for it. He gave them. And I watched them get it.
Yeah.
But he's a tyrant.
Now, this guy right here does not know all the financials of Straightway. He doesn't know the arrangement that was made between the guy to his right and Dirty Low Dowell. You can even see the guy to his right. There's some things that he knows just looking at the countenance of his face. There's some things that he knows about Dirty Low Dowell and their arrangement that this guy to his left does not know. Okay. Obviously, Dow needs someone to run the communities. So, in order for him to keep his eyes in all the land of Straightway, okay, I believe they have communities in 8 different states. He has to play these games and let these guys hold down some money here and there so that they can feel comfortable with him. But more importantly, vice versa. Okay, because in reality, Dirty Low Down has had people leave the community, and it can become a burden for him if he was to inherit a huge debt. And now the land becomes a burden to him because he has no one to run the communities. And unlike GINO Jennings, I don't believe it's possible for Dirty Low Dow to run all of these communities if he's not paying someone something. Okay, because it would cost him even more money to do it without them. You see what I'm saying? Even Pastor Rufus, when he was in Straightway, Georgia, okay, he was afforded many luxuries. Okay, he made money. Dirty Low Dow, that's why Dirty Low Dow was so upset with Pastor Rufus, because he was fleecing the flock as well. Okay, now, according to him, he's no longer doing that. All right, but this is just to give you an idea. When you get this big, you have to pay someone something. Okay, and of course, Dirty Low Dow is going to be following up with this man to his right, the dark guy here with the glasses, to make sure that he's doing what he wants him to do with the money, because he's not just giving him that for nothing. I mean, this guy may have some power on the land when Dirty Low Dowell is not there, but he's talking about, the bottom line, he's talking about him giving him $50,000, but no one's talking about the adultery that Dirty Low Dowell is currently living in. All right, but continue.
You could look to Pastor as an example, and if you follow him as he follows Messiah, you will get into the kingdom.
And just to see everything that's going on, him to be able to stand strong, you can tell he has a firm foundation. He will not be shaken.
Come on.
And so I'm able to look to that strength and strengthen myself, because I know that, like you said, Brother Eric, as long as we follow Pastor, we're going to make it to the kingdom.
These men wholeheartedly believe that so long as they follow Dirty Low Dow, they're going to make it into the kingdom of God. And they're mistaken. Dirty Low Dow is going to lead them to the eternal lake of fire. All right, this man is living in adultery. They're not calling them out on it. Okay, they're not revolting against this dictatorship. Instead, they're giving their agreement, okay, over money. And these guys are not even disclosing how much they're getting paid. Okay, it's one thing if Dirty Low Dow was giving them each $3,000 per month, at least. Okay, then I would say, well, at least they are showing up to their employer. You can't control how much your employer pays you. But they're talking about how Dirty Low Dow gave this one man $50,000. And that somehow vindicates him. That justifies him in all the other wickedness that he does. No, how much does Dirty Low Dow pay you? Okay, now I'm going to go back and review this video because these brothers had a lot of things to say. All right, but either way it goes, from a spiritual standpoint, they're misled. Okay, and that's all that matters, really. Okay, now if they were employed for Dirty Low Dow and they were living off the land, or even if they were living on the land, that does not give him the right to dictate what doctrine you accept. Okay, we all have to serve our Creator, the Most High, Jesus Christ. Okay, so you don't have to attend his church and soak in all his false doctrine. But see, that's not what they're telling you. Okay, they're just telling you, so long as you follow this false prophet, this serial adulterer, okay, this heretic, this liar, this wicked, evil dictator, Dirty Low Dow, they're telling you, so long as you follow him, you'll get into the kingdom of God. But they're not telling them that strings are attached. Okay, the doctrine that he teaches is attached to the land. So he'll just pay one guy $50,000. And that's if this guy, even if he gave him the money, I mean, Dirty Low Dowell has security on the land. Okay, that guy can't just walk off the land with $50,000. Trust me, he's taking measures to make sure that he can't do that. Okay, so there are strings attached, and they're not telling the entire story because most of these guys here, well, really all of them, don't know the entire story. Okay, Dowell is only going to give that guy who is like a supervisor over a zone. He's only going to give him so much information. All right, just like he only gave Rufus so much information, but Rufus was in charge of more people, and he was like Dowell's second in command to a degree. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna go back and review more tapes because I got a lot more information to release. We're gonna go back and look at some old tapes of Dirty Low Dowell and see where this problem was rooted. Okay, and his character, the way that he was conveying himself, even before he met Nelly, who is Eric Gonzalez's ex-wife. Okay, for those of you who are new to this story, Dirty Low Dowell finessed a man's wife, a man who was interested in the land. He was interested in guns, buying guns and making the offering with bullets and all types of earthly things that drew him and his family in. But then Dowell ended up finessing his wife, finessing his children, marrying his daughter to a man that he did not permit to marry his daughter. He never even met the man before Dowell had already married her off. Okay. So I'm going to be getting into this because here on this channel, I also report on false prophets. Okay. I release the latest news to the best of my ability. Okay. And I do reactions to the videos of false prophets, rightly dividing the word of truth. All right, because I understand that most people are misled and not everyone adopts the same mode of teaching. Okay, so I try to bring it to you from different viewpoints, different perspectives. All right, but anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I got more coming soon, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.